Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So every year after both WrestleMania and SummerSlam, we get NXT call-ups. It's always kind of like unknown how many they're going to do after each show. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's only single stars, sometimes it's only tag teams. And we do have a list of rumored NXT superstars who are expected to come up to the main roster in 2018. Whether that's after WrestleMania or SummerSlam is unknown, and remember, plans can always change because there were call-ups that were supposed to happen last year that still have not happened. And one of those? Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain are one-time NXT Tag Team Champions and winners of the 2016 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Authors of Pain is a team that WWE really fast-tracked in NXT straight to the main event of the NXT Tag Team division, and they see a lot of potential in. And over the last 2 years, since they did debut in NXT, they have grown and advanced immensely since the first time we saw them. Sanity. Sanity did win the NXT Tag Team Championships one time, led by Eric Young. The former TNA World Champion is a great person to be leading this group. Flocked by his side with Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, and Nikki Cross, Sanity would be a great addition to the main roster of WWE, as some do kind of try and compare them to the Wyatt family when they first came in, because they're crazy, but they're nothing like that. They're so different, and they would be refreshing on the main roster. Now next up we have the iconic duo of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Fans have wanted to see both of these girls on the main roster for a very long time now, and we keep hearing, oh, they may be coming this week, oh, they may be coming this month, and then they don't. I have heard again, possibly in 2018, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce to the main roster of the WWE, but at the same time, you gotta take it how you want, because the women's divisions on both Raw and SmackDown are already pretty loaded. So bringing up a lot of women, I don't know about that. So we'll have to wait and see if they do get finally called up to the main roster. No Way Jose. No Way Jose has been a great asset to NXT. He's the perfect person you have out there at the opening of a show to just get the crowd going. He's the perfect opening match superstar, and I feel he could do wonders on the main roster. Now, I don't see him winning championships or main eventing on the main roster, but I see him, like I said, being that guy that you can throw out there on a house show or even the first match of a pay-per-view just to get the crowd invested in the show, get them riled up, get their hands off their asses, and just get them ready to go. Roderick Strong. We've seen Roderick Strong a couple times on the main roster now through 205 Live. He is in the current Cruiserweight Championship tournament, and it is rumored that he may not win the Cruiserweight Championship, but this will lead to him coming to the main roster. I think Roderick Strong is a great talent that some can say would be misused on 205 Live, but at the same time, he could be somebody that can help breathe new light into 205 Live. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is a former NXT champion and was supposed to come up to the main roster before the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre unfortunately got injured at NXT TakeOver War Games and has been out with that injury ever since. Drew McIntyre was on the main roster of the WWE many years ago. He was the prodigal son, the personal pick of Vince McMahon to be the future of the WWE, and then they put him in 3MB. He left the company, made a huge star out of himself, and then came back to NXT, a house of fire. I think Drew McIntyre would be the perfect person you put on SmackDown Live to rejuvenalize that mid-card division before pushing him as a main eventer. Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano, some say, is a top 5 wrestler as far as top 5 best wrestlers in the entire world. Johnny Gargano is somebody that you can throw out there with anybody, and he can make them look good. And how does he do that? By almost making himself look bad. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. He just knows how to make somebody get over. He knows how to make his opponent look strong, look good against him, when at the same time making himself look great. Johnny Gargano, unfortunately, it is rumored that he would go to 205 Live. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all, because Johnny Gargano is somebody that can go out there and have great matches with anybody. You don't have to stifle him putting him in 205 Live. I know there's some guys where, yes, putting him in 205 Live is okay, but he's not one of them. Johnny Gargano needs to go to either Raw or SmackDown, hopefully SmackDown, challenge for the US title, and see where they go from there. So those are the current rumored call-ups from NXT to the main roster in 2018. Again, plans can change, guys cannot get called up, and it's unknown if these call-ups will take place after WrestleMania or after SummerSlam. So if you do hear anything else on future main roster call-ups, we'll have it for you right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow pwunlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.